This is ridiculous, bruh. Kendrick Lamar is projected to receive 24 nominations at the Billboard Music Awards, including top artists. He's set to be the most nominated act of the ceremony. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The more we really think about it, if Kendrick got another album in the tuck, bro, he probably gonna be sweeping these awards for the next like 2-3 years, bro. Because GNX is gonna dominate the Billboard Music Awards. And I think it's gonna dominate the Grammys too. I would love to see Let God Sort Him Out get Rap Album of the Year while GNX gets Album of the Year. I know that would be pretty damn difficult for it to happen, but that'd be perfect. But realistically, it's probably gonna be GNX winning both, which will be historic in itself, winning Album of the Year and Rap Album of the Year. Yeah, especially when you got Morgan Wallen and all them dudes on there. Don't let Kendrick win Album of the Year, bro. That might set some shit off. It really might.
Say this every time. BET this, BET that. But my ass is always tuned in to the BET Awards. First and foremost, okay, Kevin Hart as the host. Actually, I feel like his comedy has been unhinged, so hopefully he can stick to a prompter or something. Hopefully he stay on track, because if he doesn't, it's gonna be a long night. Then, of course, BET's not just known for the music, it's also the acting and the performances. So the competition is steep on both sides of the spectrum. It looks like the women didn't come to play. Really, any woman on this list could win Best Actress. I could also say the same for Best Actor. Of course, we had a Viewer's Choice Awards, and it's either Kendrick or Doechii. And the odds are literally in Kendrick's favor. He has 3 nominations in this award. He's coming home with something. Not a shocker at all, but he's also nominated for Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Best Collaboration with SZA, Best Video of the Year, Best Album of the Year. This nigga not about to run it back for the 2 times. We're about to have 2 of these photos. One with Grammys and BET Awards. I also would not be surprised if he won Album of the Year over Beyonce. No disrespect to Cowboy Carter, but Kendrick's GNX has replay value like it was just dropped the other day. And it's the BET Awards, we can only expect some ups and downs. That's kind of part of the night. But in all seriousness, what do you guys think about this? Who do you think is coming home with the most BET Awards?
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show performance has been nominated for 4 categories in the 77th Emmy Awards. It's been nominated for Outstanding Variety Special Live, Outstanding Directing for a Variety Special, Outstanding Music Direction, and Choreography in the Variety/Reality category. I think if Kendrick Lamar wins 2 Emmys, he would have the most Emmys all time by a rapper. Yes, I just fact checked that. Jay-Z is currently in the lead with 2. If Kendrick Lamar was to win 2 of these categories, he would end up taking the lead on that and having the most Emmy awards for by a rapper, which would be insane. We remember the Super Bowl halftime show, all of the discourse that came from that. How amazing that performance was and all of the messaging throughout the performance. And what a great set build and build up to the Grand National Tour. Yeah, man, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. This run continues. He's currently touring in Europe right now. And then they will move to South America. And then they will be going to Australia. Maybe they'll add some more dates as well, man. But the run continues. Can you see Kendrick Lamar winning any of these awards, man? Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Make sure you hit that follow button. Till next time, I'm out of here. You shitting me?
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance being nominated for 4 Emmys has literally got to be the W of a century. And that's outside of the fact that I don't think we've ever seen a rap beef be this relevant for this long. Like, it's been over a year. And what's really ironic about this whole situation is that Drake is over in London telling all the London rappers that he thinks that London rappers are better than American rappers. Meanwhile, when Drake was asked who his favorite rappers were, they were all American rappers. And let's not forget that when the audience started screaming F Kendrick Lamar in London, he said he would take a shot to that. And also, he got the tattoo that he got dedicated to LeBron James covered up because LeBron James was seen with Kendrick Lamar at the pop-out. But like, why did you have a tattoo dedicated to LeBron James in the first place? It's like Kendrick Lamar already won the battle and the war, But is this like another war? Like, I don't know. Is it a new war? Because it's still going.
Kendrick Lamar got 7 nominations. He's the most nominated rapper at the Grammys. But I want to talk about something, because unfortunately, although I think Not Like Us was like one of the biggest songs of the year, especially culturally, I doubt it's gonna win any of the major award nominations. Besides the fact that he's up against Taylor Swift and Beyonce, like, let's be real, like, rap just doesn't stand a chance in the major award categories. And honestly, if a song like Not Like Us, with as big and as culturally impactful as it was, doesn't stand a chance in the major nomination categories, like, no song ever will. Like, you know, Not Like Us was breaking records. It got pushed even way outside just the music world. Like, it was played at the Olympics, the DNC, the NBA finals. People were listening to it at weddings for whatever reason. It was literally everywhere. So, like, hopefully at some point rap gets taken more seriously so it can get wins in the major award categories. But, like, if anything, it seems like it's trending the opposite way. Like, rap is just nowhere to be seen in a lot of these major nominations nowadays. So shout out to Kendrick, though, for dropping, you know, Not Like Us, one of the biggest songs of the year, one of the most culturally impactful songs of the year. But that's frustrating.
Next year, 2025, is going to be a long year for Drake. I just realized that Kendrick Lamar has no album out, but he's nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year for Not Like Us. 2 of the big 3 Grammy categories. You know, I've been in my little brainstorm research theory mode. And I'll say this. If Kendrick Lamar, given that Kendrick has no album out, if he shows up at the Grammys, he's going to get either Record of the Year or Song of the Year. Mark my words. And I say that because the Grammys is February 2nd, 2025. What's the following week? What's that following Sunday? Super Bowl Sunday. And you know, Grammys is all about politics. So if Kendrick shows up, trust that he's going to get Record or Song of the Year, and probably sure Record, because the following week he's performing at the Super Bowl. And I'm sure he's going to close out the Super Bowl with Not Like Us. Then right after that, I'm sure he's going to drop an album. Then go on a tour. It's going to be a long year for Drake.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show has been nominated in 4 categories for the 77th Emmy Awards. He's been nominated for Outstanding Variety Special, Outstanding Directing for a Variety Special, Outstanding Music Direction, and Choreography. All right? Kendrick Lamar has been on an absolute tear. That halftime set drew 133.5 million viewers, making it the most watched in U.S. history, and sparked a 175% jump in Spotify streams, including a 400% surge for Not Like Us. His hit single Luther featuring SZA spent 13 consecutive weeks at the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Also topping hot hip-hop songs for 25 weeks and R&B and hip-hop songs for 23 weeks, all chart records this year. Top albums of 2024 with a Metacritic score of 87. It's also currently double platinum with over 2 million albums sold in the US, and recently earned the BET Award for Album of the Year, and that's just the first to come. This success propelled Kendrick and SZA on the Grand National Tour, already grossing $256 million across 1.1 million tickets sold. From Emmy buzz to chart nominations and platinum sales, Kendrick Lamar isn't just riding momentum, he's building upon his legacy. Winning an Emmy for a Super Bowl performance is rare, especially for the artists themselves. But if Kendrick takes one home this year, it'll be his second following the historic 2022 halftime show. And with the year he's had, it's hard to say that it's not deserved. So what do you think? With how hot Kendrick is right now, is another Emmy guaranteed? And what more does he have to do to solidify himself as the #1 rapper in the game, if not the greatest rapper of all time? Let me know in the comments.
Part 2 of Kendrick Lamar's jeans at the Super Bowl. Ashley says they aren't bell-bottom jeans, they're flare. Huge difference. The New York Times calls the jeans bell-bottoms. CNN says they're flares. Vogue calls them bootcut. And Variety just shrugs and says bootcut, flare, or bell-bottoms, either way, they're really good. And people in my comments are saying all of the above. Here's what the jeans look like from different angles on Kendrick. So you tell me, what do you see? Bell-bottom, bootcut, flare? I see bell bottom, but I also see the argument for boot cut. Regardless of what we call these jeans, their origin can still be traced back to the military and to the social movements of the 60s. Now, back then, some companies wouldn't make or sell bell bottoms to avoid being associated with the social activism that the jeans represented. So it's interesting how the term for these jeans has evolved from bell bottom to boot cut or flare, and it makes me just really wonder, was that marketing? The Oxford English Dictionary lists the earliest known use of the word boot cut in the 1970s, which makes me wonder, was this term like a corporate rebrand to distance from the original anti-establishment meaning of bell bottoms in the 60s so that they could go more mainstream in the 70s, which is what happened? As bell bottoms went from being popular with anti-war protesters to being designed to accommodate cowboy boots. I mean, it's an interesting question. By the way, because some companies in the 60s would not make or sell bell-bottom jeans because they did not want to be associated with anti-establishment messages, it became more popular to DIY your jeans. People would cut the seam on the side and sew a panel of fabric into the jeans to make bell-bottoms. You can personalize a pair of denim if you like the style and make the jeans yourself. And if you do, now you know that you're throwing it back to the 60s when making your own denim was a social statement.
Hey, what's up, everyone? The People's Choice Awards nominations came out today, which is hugely exciting because Thor, Love and Thunder, and myself got a few nominations. And, I'm here with a couple of other nominees. We've got The Rock over here, Ryan Reynolds, and I'm not sure who that guy is, but it's a full category. It's a list of people that most likely will beat me. So I need your help and your votes. So get on down and start voting. I love you, Dwayne.